Here's the new hidden gem of the week. This is Donnelley Financial Solutions. Ticker symbol is DFIN. So what this company does is they are a financial software company. They do regulatory reporting, deal making, data protection, management of risk and compliance. I did a little digging and watched a few videos on YouTube on this company. They actually help with mergers and acquisitions, taking companies public, a whole assortment of financial related activity. And check this out. They have some big customers. They've got Chevron, Dropbox, FedEx, GM, Hilton, Home Depot, IBM, Intel, Salesforce, Oracle, talk about a roster of clients here. This is really impressive. I'm surprised I never heard of this company, but they definitely solve some big problems at the enterprise level. But let's jump into the financials. So looking at Tykr, we can see the stock is on sale. Score of 78 out of 100, showing really strong financials over the last 5 years. And then a margin of safety of 90%. What that tells us is the share price is 48. Fair value, the upside potential here is 247. This is that target share price in 10 years. It's a highly conservative estimate, but in my opinion, the way things are looking with the stock, yeah, it could totally get there in 10 years. All right, so let's take a closer look at that earnings calendar. Jump to the earnings calendar tab within Tykr. I'm going to sort by the last 20 reports, and the last two are looking really good. So back in August, they beat the estimate by 34, and then back in May, they beat the estimate by 24%. Now, prior to that, they had two misses, but they did beat, about a year ago, they beat the estimate by 73%. Another miss in May of 22, and then prior to that, consistent track record year over year, going back all the way to, looks like 2019, where they had a miss. But the last two are looking really strong with this stock. Let's go ahead, check out that financials tab. We'll go to EPS, we'll go to yearly first, and we can see here, looking at 2019, 2020, we went from $1.10 down to negative 76 cents. But then we jumped up to $4.33. That's huge. That's why that margin of safety is so big. We did trail off a little bit, looking like we went down to $3.33, but not too bad there. But if you drill into this, check this out. Going back to December of 22, the EPS was pretty much break even, and then it went up to 0.54 and then up to 1.28. We look at what Tykr does. It looks at quarter over quarter over the duration of 5 years, if we can get 5 years. I know some IPO stocks, they won't give us that much data, so we got to look at a minimum of 3 quarters. But this stock is looking pretty good year over year and quarter over quarter, especially those last 2 quarters. Now let's jump down to the returns. Let's see what kind of returns this stock has generated. So year to date, 23%. That's pretty good. I'm seeing some tech companies generating like 20, 30% for the year, sometimes 40%, but this is looking strong. And then jumping to that 5 year, it's up 134%. This is an unknown stock. Not a lot of people are talking about. Extremely boring business, but as Warren Buffett teaches us, we should be investing in those strong financials, those companies that are usually pretty boring. This company is solving some big problems with large companies, especially around finance, investing, mergers and acquisitions, again, venture capital, list goes on. Really solid stock to pay attention to. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to find other hot stocks or hidden gems like Donnelley Financial Solutions, I welcome you to join Tykr for free.